Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome to Endzone 2. Now, apologies that the screen hasn't come up. I don't know why it hasn't. I did this yesterday too, actually, weirdly enough. But yeah, look, welcome to Endzone 2. We're just reloaded in. So this game, Endzone, is a game that I played when I very first started my channel with absolutely 0 subscribers. One of the first games I ever streamed, actually. So it's quite nice that we get to check out the latest addition to the game that will be released very, very soon, as of the 26th, I believe it is. Let me just check it. 26th of August. So big thank you to Gentleman Studios and Assemble Entertainment for allowing us early access to the game. So a little bit about this for anyone that does not know much about Endzone. Endzone 2 is a post-apocalyptic survival colony builder. We get to embark to secure humanity's survival after a nuclear disaster. Discover and repopulate the most lost habitable grounds, while the survival of your people hinges on your wits, foresight, and resilience in a harsh and unforgiving world. So yeah, really enjoyed the first edition of this. Quite excited for this one. I actually thought it was coming out in September, but no, it's actually going to be out very, very soon, in a couple of days. So, you know, thought we'd have a little look tonight, see what you guys think. Good evening to the people that are here. Mad Skills, Shara Gaming, Angel, Taboo, Georgina, good evening. Yeah, so look, don't normally stream on a Saturday, but here we are. Okay, so we're going to start a new game. Now, look, I played the original for many hours and the DLCs. I don't quite know what's new or not, so I think what we should do first is go through the tutorial. Don't think it'll take very long, and then we'll go on to survival mode and actually try and survive. So there we go. We'll see what it's all about, because I'm sure there's lots of new mechanics and lots of new features that we're going to find out about, and we'll see how they all work. Did any of you play the original Endzone? Great game. Oh. Anyways, how's everyone? How's everyone's weekend? I've not had a great day. Man United lost. Then Lewis Hamilton got knocked out in Q2 in qualifying, and then he's just got a free grid place penalty now as well. So yeah, not a great day. But it's dry. The sun is shining. So that's something, right? Now just remember, this is an early build. They did send out a list of known issues. There are a few little issues still within the game that should be fixed up before release. It is an early preview build, so if we do encounter some issues, you know, try not to worry about them too much. Grave Digger, good evening. God, loading times are a bit long, aren't they? Here we go. I'm excited for this.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm going to look over your shoulder while you help our settlers set up a new home. By the way, I'm Ella.
Okay, so we actually get to drive the bus to where we want this time, which is nice. Before in the old game, we were just set up basically where we were set up. So zone attributes. We got provided the zone has been revealed by attributes to habitable zone currently being viewed and displayed above map. It's worth taking a look at this before beginning with settling. The individual pieces of the information can be clicked on to use the camera to jump. Okay, that's fine. So there's going to be different bits and pieces here. So clay, fertile soil.
I'm at the wheel.
Let's move along down. I mean, there's some scrap and bits and pieces around here. That could be a good little spot.
At the moment, all our settlers are in the Pathfinder, and you can explore the surrounding area with them. But time is tight. When the water in the Pathfinder is used up, everyone inside will die of thirst.
Okay, well that's not good. Global information and mission task warnings for the entire game map are displayed in this area. So kind of like before, events and warnings. Settlers are in the vehicle.
On my way.
Right, we want to go up into the clear grass here somewhere where possible.
I'm at the wheel.
You
Okay.
can use our Pathfinder to explore the wasteland. Send it off and try to find a site for another settlement.
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
On my way.
Right, well we've sent the car over there, whichever way he's going to go. I can't tell, is this hills or it must be hills, right? I thought it was just mud. They want us to check over here. We got clay, bit of open field, got some junk and stuff. This is what we're going to need to get going, so we'll take it. Now, how is he going to get up here? That is the question, right? I do like that we get to move around though. Really? Is there like... He's gonna come in this way, obviously.
All clear.
Yeah, it's like I'm only allowed on the edge. So weird. Okay, let's build a settlement
We need
there.
to find a location for the center of our settlement. Once chosen, the location cannot be changed. Place the settlement center near key resources such as water, trees, and scrap ruins.
Well, place somewhere over here is probably our best bet, isn't it?
First off, we have to ensure survival. We need water so that we won't die of thirst. Build a jetty by a body of water and assign enough workers to secure our supply.
Okay, so it's very similar to the first one. All the menus are very similar as well. Okay, and then we've got the game speed. Okay, so this is a bit more like what I remember. So currently we've got water, food, wood, all these kind of things, all the different resources that we're going to have to get. We've got 15 adults, no children currently. But we are going to need to build some things. So we've got research here, transport routes. So basically this truck, we can exchange goods with settlement. So this is what's a little bit different. I thought that truck was going to actually, because this bus was what was our main camp settlement in the first one. This one, they seem to build their own kind of little camp now. But look, it wants us to build a jetty first. So we need to go into our construction mode. Very simple here. We're going to have lots of things unlock eventually. Okay, keep pressed to align with the soil. That's what we want. Right, people should automatically be building, as far as I'm aware. Okay, so each building will have to have people assigned to actually work. This is how it kind of runs. So water's going to be very important, so we'll send 2 people to work here for now. Very good. Assign a water carrier. Oh, it wants 3. Okay, so we will assign 3.
Pumps water as long as workers are assigned to it. Make sure there is always enough water available. If the supply runs low, assign more settlers to work at the jetty. Water alone is not enough to survive. We need to eat too. Build a foraging hut near trees and assign workers to it so that they can search for food.
Okay, so we're going to go into the food. We want a foraging hut. And you can see it can highlight all this stuff here. Now we can move this around later on as well. But what we'll do, we'll put this, say, here for now. And we'll let that get built. You've got to remember, we've only got 15 people currently. So there's only going to be so much. Now, this is only the tutorial anyways. This is just so we can get the grips of the game again. As it has been a little while since I played the original. Okay, 3 people.
The hut produces food as long as there are sufficient resources in its vicinity. If a region's resources are ever used up, you can relocate the work area of a foraging hut at any time.
So I'm going to move into this area. So we've got 840 here.
We need building materials to erect new buildings. The woodcutter's hut cuts down trees and produces wood out of them. If you run out of trees at some point, you can also relocate your work area.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a funny one, that one. Okay, so this is going to be under raw materials, wood cutting hut. A little bit further away than I'd want. Alright, you know what, let's just tuck it in here. Okay, it wants us to assign 2 lumberjacks.
Awesome. Your woodcutter's hut is already producing. By the way, a production site can produce faster when it stands near a stockhouse. We don't have any stockhouses yet, but the town center has the same effect. Besides wood, the most important building material is scrap. Build a scrapyard which collects scrap that is lying around or extracts it from old ruins.
Okay, so scrap would be next. Industry, no. Mining. Access points, that's kind of new. Decorations. Okay, tasks. Where is the scrapyard? There it is. Trying to stay off the fertile land. Okay, let's take 1 person off the water for now. We don't need that much water. Hey, Sophie, good evening. Jordan, good evening. Alright, so this is already open. It wants us to assign 2 people.
Done. Now the settlement will be supplied with scrap. Until it runs out, that is. Don't forget that you can move the work area in the scrapyard.
And again, it's absolutely fine, but there you go, we'll move it like that. They're going to start working there, so that is good.
People are still sleeping beneath the stars. Let's build dwellings and create living space for more inhabitants.
Okay, well, that's clay down there, so let's get a couple of tents down. I was just to build 4. Yeah, my day's not been too bad, mate.
As long as they have enough living space, our settlers will reproduce and have children.
Okay, that's good.
Our settlement is thriving. Let's build a recycler to produce plastic.
Okay, I don't think it really matters where this goes. Right, I'm going to put it there for the... because I think it takes stuff from here and here to produce the plastic. I can't remember off the top of my head if I'm honest. Hey, we've got 2 babies already. Damn.
Buildings that process resources work faster when they are located near their source. The recycler requires scrap, so it benefits from being placed near the scrapyard.
Okay, so that's good. Hey, Regan, good evening. Oh, nice. Alright, that's all
The
done.
workshop not only needs scrap, but wood as well. It's best if both resources are produced nearby. But don't worry if you're not able to place it perfectly. The workshop will be able to do its work anyway.
Okay, so we need to build another workshop. This one would be... for... Okay, so this requires wood and scrap. I mean, wood's down here and scrap's there, so realistically, if we put it... we made a gap there for a path. Something like that, maybe? Now, this is just a tutorial. We will go into our survival mode and design everything ourselves eventually. The gameplay is very similar to the original, so it's kind of good. But at least we can be prepared.
Very good. Now we have plastic and tools, things which are needed in some buildings for production. They are also important to be able to build more complex buildings in the first place. The settlement is growing, and soon there won't be enough food and water. Build a fishery to support the foraging hut.
Okay, fishery. There you go, fits in there nicely. One baby's already grown up. Right, we'll introduce him to slave labor before we know it. Alright, well, the other thing is here, I know it's only the tutorial, but we probably should put another tent down at least. Then they can make lots of babies. Okay, we need 4 water carriers.
Though the fishery is more effective than the foraging hut, it constantly uses up tools. For this reason, the fishery produces faster when tools are produced near it.
Right, okay, well the tools are here. So yeah, not particularly great.
Now we also need cloth. Cloth is produced from fibers and they have to be grown first. To do this, build a
Hey
plantation on
Shenko,
fertile
thank you
soil,
for renewing
as that's the
your membership,
only
much
way to
appreciated.
create fields.
Okay, so we need to build a plantation. Okay, still building. Right, let's assign a couple of
Well
gardeners.
done. Up till now, we can only grow fibers. But if we find more types of seeds, then we can cultivate them on the plantation too. The fibers are crafted into cloth at a weaving mill. This requires water in addition to fibers. So make sure that sufficient supplies of water are always available.
Okay, so now we need a weaving mill. Now, some of these things are a little bit different than before. You're going to want it near this, aren't we? So let's be honest. Let's just put the mill here. Hey, Brad, good evening. Really been enjoying your content. I watched all your Hotel Simulator videos yesterday and happy to see you do a new one today. Yeah, new one every day for a couple of days still to go anyways. I think it gets released tomorrow, is it? The day after. I try my best.
Great! If the water supply ever runs low, you can pause the work at the weaving mill, saving valuable drops.
Okay, so the weaving mill to make cloth is good, but it's going to use a lot of water. That's fine.
Always ensure that there is enough living space for the settlement to keep growing. We're going to need all the helping hands we can get.
So look, it's very similar. I'd be nearly tempted to move on from this tutorial and just go with the flow. Now, some of the workflow patterns are different, like, you know, weaving fibers. I think before they came just from a workshop, from the scraps and stuff like that. So there are some differences, like the production changes are changed.
Our little if the storage site is full, it needs to be expanded. There is a storage site for water, one for food, and one for all other materials. Place storage sites near your production sites so that they can produce quickly.
Okay, so to the water... Now, unfortunately, it's going to be nowhere near the actual epoxy water site, is it? So when we build it, we know that we need to think about this a bit more next time. Because this is my fertile land, and I'm eating into it. Like that. It wants 2 food deposits, and they're fine, they can go down here. Or I put the other one up here somewhere. Yeah, we're waiting on building materials. Highly underrated. Well, I don't know about that, but thank you. I do appreciate it. I had played the prologue for this. Do you know when it's fully released? This is going to be fully released in 2 days' time, the 26th. Okay, building materials is what's costing me problems here. We got it on fast forward, but not much I can do. Okay, plastic is my issue.
Each stock site increases the maximum number of resources that can be stockpiled in a settlement. If the stocks are full, our production sites cease their work.
Okay, we're going to pause production on that because it's just hemorrhaging water at the moment. And saying that, we've got 31 people now. The people on the population grow a lot easier in this one than they did in the first one. The first one, the hardest thing was growing the population, I always found. So at the moment, that's good.
Stockhouse and easy access are important features for production.
Okay, so we can now build gravel paths, which is nice. I think they auto build as well, which is even nicer. Build connecting to town center via road. Unfortunately, I've kind of ballsed up my town center. Should have left that gap.
Super. The more buildings you connect via your road network, the more stable the production at your settlement is going to be.
Again, just a
When our
tutorial,
economy
so
thrives,
we'll be
it
fine.
also uses up more resources. Luckily, we can regrow our wood. That's what we have.
Don't know, does the nursery have to be built on fertile soil or not? I have a feeling it's not going to matter.
Awesome. The tree nursery will plant trees within its work area that can be used again by the woodcutting lodge. That way, we create a healthy loop.
Alright, well, let's just make that loop over here for now. So we'll grow trees up here.
The needles of the Geiger counters begin to swing hotter. A sharp increase in radiation is going to occur soon. We should start to get sufficient protective clothing ready.
Oh no! We have to act fast. We need to produce protective clothing to shield us against the radiation. And for that, we need coal.
Okay, so we need coal apparently, that's fine. Let me just throw you up here out of the way. Okay, easier said than done. Hey, Brady, good evening. Yeah, not too bad. Just going through the tutorial of this so we can start up our own game and make it actually look decent.
Coal is made from wood. When wood gets scarce, assign more settlers to the woodcutter's hut, or build a second one. The tailor's shop can make protective masks out of coal and cloth. They ought to be sufficient for the time being. Our settlement already produces cloth, and we have just taken care of getting coal.
Okay, so now we can have the tailor's workshop. Again, we'll plan this better so it looks better.
If a settlement is contaminated and our settlers are unprotected, that can mean the end of the settlement. The protective clothing we've just produced is truly a blessing. It is issued to the settlers automatically.
Our fears have been confirmed. The radiation levels are rising sharply.
The higher the radiation level in a particular zone, the better we have to protect our settlers. If the residents are not adequately protected, their exposure to radiation will rise.
Will I be getting an early access key for Endzone? What is the abbreviation?
Excessive radiation exposure, whether from radiation, poor supplies, or simply old age. Sooner or later, we'll have to say farewell to all our settlers. We need a place where we can lay the dead to rest.
Okay. We can build that graveyard now. Really? Has to go in fertile soil? Yep. Okay, can I use your good soil to put your dead bodies in? I'd just say burn them. Okay, we've maxed out on people at the moment.
Thanks a lot. Now we have a place to mourn and commemorate those who came and went before us. I think we've put down roots here, and we should continue to expand our settlement. The next thing we should do is fire bricks, and for that, we need clay. We're not able to simply mine clay yet. We lack the necessary expertise for that. For some advanced technologies like this...
Oh, sorry, yes, I've seen it now. Yeah, I know what you're on about. The new Sims. When's it due to be released? I didn't see when it's meant to be released. I've seen it being announced.
To be able to conduct research, you first have to track down ancient knowledge in the wasteland. You can start an expedition at some of the ruins to obtain knowledge points. Take the Pathfinder and go explore the wasteland. Sooner or later, you'll find where our settlers can disembark and start an expedition under supervision. Investigate this ruin until we have earned a knowledge point.
Okay, send vehicle out to gain knowledge
Engine
points.
running.
Where the frick is that meant to be going?
Let's go.
Aha, here. How do I make it do its job? Start expedition. Okay, so the expedition stuff's a little bit different.
Lots of scrap lying around here. We're sure to find things that are still useful here.
Okay, so this is very different.
Let's go. Looks interesting.
Okay.
Will do.
This is really different how they've done this. This is good. So we actually do the expeditions ourselves a bit more.
I'll take a look.
I like this.
This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort. That worked. Looks interesting. On the road. I'll pack that. Let's go.
Okay, there's still some more things here. I can't unlock that crate, so I don't know what it wants me to do with that.
On the road. I'm in. This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort. This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here for us then.
Our explorers have extensively explored this ruin and consequently received 1 knowledge point. We can also use that point to research the kinds of technologies that require knowledge points. The knowledge points you've collected can be used to research new technologies. In order to research the clay pit, you'll need to use knowledge points in the economy branch.
Okay, so research here, as you can see, clay pit is what we're going to want. So they're going to start researching. But when's it due out? It could be just a demo. I'd have to have a look. Like I said, I'd seen it, but I hadn't kind of like looked into it or anything. Okay, unfortunately people are dying. Okay, charcoal's good. He's putting trees up here that I don't really need to be putting trees to. That nursery should have been built down here, to be honest. Very long tutorial.
Great! We can build clay pits. Clay is mined in a clay pit.
Okay, so we've now got mining of clay. It has to go in here. Wrong type of soil. That seems a bit incorrect.
Awesome. Clay is the basis for a completely new building material. Don't forget that the clay pit benefits from a connection to a road and to depots in the vicinity. Now, the newly obtained clay has to be fired into bricks.
Okay, so now we need a brickworks. Okay, that needs to be unlocked by a research, which would be... Okay, it's going to cost me 10 clay. I don't have 10 clay. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Where are we going? New instructions? Where are we going?
Yeah, all the depots are full. Are you producing clay or what? What do you reckon? Do you think we should just start a new game and just hope for the best? I think we're going to do that. Let's go into survival mode. We'll go into medium. I think maybe we should just leave it as is. Basics of the game are basically the same as Endzone 1, so I think we're going to be okay. Man, the loading screens do take their time. Oh.
Several resources are located in the bus. They will be sufficient for a while, but sooner or later...
Yes, yes, you want to go to your new home. Now, unfortunately, we got nothing unlocked, so we need to go hunting.
On my way.
I mean, this is a big lake here.
Got it? Let's go. Engine running. All clear. Let's go. I'm at the wheel.
Probably wouldn't be the worst place to maybe start. How do we unload the car though?
Where are we going?
Good question.
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
Alright, let's build here then.
Place where we want to build our town center.
Well, town center, there's a lot of scrap there. I don't want to get rid of too much of this stuff. Okay, so we should start with roads which cost... What do they cost? Tools. Okay, I don't have any tools yet or anything. There is a little bit of water here. So we're going to have to use this to mine fresh water. First things first. Okay, we get 2 people on that. That's good. Also, we're going to start with cutting down some trees in this area because let's leave a gap for the road. That's fertile land there, so yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's try and cut all the trees that are in this area first. Okay, the other thing was the junkyard, wasn't it? Well, that's the workshop. Okay, let's put the scrapyard over here. Those 4 houses are going to work perfectly. That's good. Alright, we want to pick up all the scrap in this kind of area first because I want to build here. Okay, next thing would be a workshop. We're going to put this kind of close to here. And the other thing would be fish. Oh, foragey actually, isn't it? Yeah, there's 500 food there, so that's good. Let's get somebody in the workshop. So they'll start making tools. And let's get 2 people foraging food. And that should be enough to get us started for the second, I suppose.
Where are we going?
Let's send you down here to see what he can steal.
New instructions? Engine running.
Alright, we'll do that in a second. Let's see, everything here should be okay for the minute.
This store is still in good shape. Let's see what we come up with there. Will do.
I think it's great that we go around the expeditions ourselves now.
We'll pack it. Let's go. We won't get the door open with bare hands. We should look around here for something we can use to force it open. Where are we going?
Alright, let's just take you back home then with what you've got for the moment.
Let's go.
Okay, things are kind of okay here at the moment. Do you want to get fish going? There you go, we've got some bits down to start us off with.
Here we go. The first drops have already fallen. It looks like it could rain for quite some time.
Are we really worried about rain? Okay, so we've got those first things kind of going. We're going to need plastic, and we know that that's going to work over here. And then what I want to do is probably get a water warehouse going. Okay, I think the other thing then is definitely let's get a couple more houses moving.
I'm at the wheel.
Okay, how does this work?
Where are we going?
Everything else is just kind of working up there at the moment, so we'll just take the car. We'll have to try and take what we can get.
Converted buggy standing in this garage. We ought to take a closer look at it. The best would be if we try to lower the car lift somehow. Let's go. As long as the car lift is raised, we can't examine the vehicle.
Okay.
The mattress hasn't been used for a while, but whoever fixed up their cars here lived here for a spell too. Sure is lonesome out here. Looks interesting.
Yeah, I got a blowtorch apparently.
The mattress hasn't been used for a while, but whoever fixed up their cars here lived here for a spell too. Sure is lonesome out here. I'll take a look. This control unit needs power in order to work.
Okay, so I can't get the parts until alright, that's fair enough.
Where are we going? Got it?
Okay, so does that give me any research points so far? We've got one, and I think we definitely probably going to want... We're going to be swamp farming, that's going to give me huts. I think we go with the bricks. Eventually. Okay, so we've built a water. Let's put in a food deposit. I mean, you'll fit in there okay, I suppose. Right, our little car's back. Okay, plastic is a resource we're really struggling with here. Okay, next thing was probably a field, right? That's a tree nursery. farm. Where the frig is it? Plantation. It doesn't need to be a very big plantation. And the other thing we're going to need is a burial site. Where can you go though? Right, we need to take this bus back out then.
All clear. Where are we going? Got it? New instructions?
Right, let's head over to here.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Okay, that's good. We do need someone to look after the sick and the elderly, so that's going to be that job. Hey, random user, good evening. Got lots of babies all of a sudden. Okay, what it probably needs is a road. That helps speed up that stuff. Okay, next thing would be charcoal, and that should go here, really. We'll get one person cooking that. And then that means we can get the tailor's workshop up and running soon as well, so they can get some masks. Okay, water and food are okay.
The needles of the Geiger counters begin to swing hotter. A sharp increase in radiation is going to...
Okay, yeah, it needs us to build this now. How much cloth do I have? I've only got 4. Oh, crap. I should have built this by now too. This is going to take a lot of water now. So we're now preparing for that nuclear. Yeah, everybody's kind of running out of storage capacity. Yeah, let's get more people collecting water.
Our fears have been confirmed. The radiation levels are rising sharply.
Okay, I've just moved a load of people into farming. Alright, let's cut down all those trees. And the problem is the clay pit is under there. Might have to get rid of this house to put the clay pit down because there's no other place.
Where are we going?
I think we're doing okay. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I don't think I've got a lot of choice, have I? I actually think is where this is. Uh-oh. How am I supposed to get that clay? I don't think I can move my original settlement.
I'm at the wheel.
He is at the wheel.
I'm at the wheel. I'm at the wheel. Let's go. Let's go.
Couldn't really care for the wood so much.
On my way. New instructions?
Alright, let's send him back. Okay, population's good. To an extent. Not sure if that's actually going to help me here. Right, we'll let him grow trees out there. Do you think this is probably taken up the most? Alright, let's just pause that a second. I've got 10 extra masks anyways. And then we've got whatever this guy's got here. One man reproducing trees, that's fine. Right, now we just need to let the water stock build back up. Everything else is kind of okay at the moment for the numbers. Okay, so they want me to build a campfire. Alright, why don't we build it over here? I have a feeling that okay, let's just destroy you for a second. We'll put another couple of houses out here. Okay, campfire is good. We will not put a road back in yet. Let's see what I need to do about... Aha, we could build the mine, just not in a great place. Because it's now blocked my road. Wonderful. Okay, gonna turn the production of
Weather
that back
seems
on.
to be changing. We ought to prepare ourselves for a draft.
Okay, turn that back off then. We need to get as much water as we can being made here. Okay. Let's get some people out there digging. And as well as that then, we need to send this fella back out here then somewhere. Follow the road.
On my way.
I think that's all we can do at the moment.
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
The radiation is rising, and we're still not adequately protected.
Okay, once we produce 10 more bloody carbon masks, I'm trying to look at this. Where's my yellow truck gone? Oh, who's there?
Engine running. New instructions?
Head out there somewhere. Alright, where's my workshop making these damn masks? Not you. Okay, not having any cloth has caused me a freaking headache here.
A draft has come. Hopefully our supplies will be enough to last.
Yeah. Okay, my little car here. Wherever you are, where are you? Where are you?
Engine running.
I need him to find me linen. Up the wood.
Let's go. I'm at the wheel. I'm at the wheel.
In there.
I'm at the wheel. Where are we going?
Alright, I'll just have to send them back to 16. That should make me 10 masks.
The water is running out. If nothing changes, it'll be the end of us.
Well, luckily, water's back on.
Our settlement is at the mercy of the radiation. We have all the resources to produce more protective masks. If we work an extra shift, maybe we can produce a few more of them.
Right, okay.
Nobody gets a kick out of extra shifts on top, but we actually did produce more protective clothing. This new protective clothing will start distributing.
Okay, they're happy then. The moment. Right, let's turn this operation back on then. Everything seems to be okay.
New instructions? On my way.
Okay, I need the research points. This is something that I need to do.
I'm in. I'll take a look. Looks interesting. I'll do it. The hole here is small enough for us to bridge it. On the road.
Okay, we need wood.
On my way. Got it? Let's go.
I think we'll just take the wood from our own place for now.
Engine running.
Here we go. The first drops have already fallen. It looks like it could rain for quite some time.
Right.
On the road. The hole here is small enough for us to bridge it. Now that the basic structure is in place, we need better tools and stable materials.
100 scrap. You didn't tell me it was going to be 100 scrap.
New instructions? All clear.
Does rain not fill these up? No, it looks like we've got to research them. Jesus, we're running out of things here, aren't we? How much clay do I finally have?
New instructions?
Okay, we'll go back to building this bridge.
The water is running out. If nothing changes, it'll be the end of us. We've got to do something.
Okay, I got no choice here but to build more watery thingies. Biggest issue we have is this does drink a lot of water, but I need it for the cloth, because cloth is just burning through cloth. Okay, we'll get rid of you. How much charcoal do I have? 64. Let's pause production on that for a minute. I don't think I need any more for a minute.
Let's go. Now that the basic structure is in place, we need better tools and stable materials.
Okay, so I need 25. I gained the knowledge point that I wanted, though.
I'm at the wheel. On my way.
Okay, water's good at the minute. Struggling a little bit for the old food. Yeah, I wanted to build 5 huts, but I haven't got the bricks yet. Okay,
The radiation is rising, and we're still not adequately protected.
freaking all you want is gas masks off me. Yeah, I need 10 bricks. What would you like to see added into the game? Are there any DLCs or anything else during the future updates? I think at the moment with this, I think the main thing is that they're just trying to get this game out. Now, Endzone 1 had a few DLCs that were good, but they added things like bigger expeditions and stuff, and we seem to already have that now here, you see.
I'm at the wheel.
So I'm not sure what they're gonna get planned for, if I'm honest.
Got it?
I like that we can explore. We couldn't do that before.
Where are we going?
Okay, we'll bring him back.
Got it?
We'll start distributing the protective clothing right.
Okay, so they're quite happy with where we're at with it. I'm bringing back a lot of this stuff now. Okay, if we go back into that research then. I need 10 bricks, come on. You can, well, the old original game you did find survivors and stuff, so I'm not entirely sure. I think we can set up multiple camps in this one where we couldn't do that before. Yeah, we'll populate some trees over there now. Yeah, you should have unlocked the huts now. Need 5 cloth. Oh, for friggin' hell's sake. Alright, stop the gas mask for the moment, because I need the cloth.
Engine running. Let's go.
Okay, we'll keep sending him out there for the moment. Okay, they're all missing resources, but that's fine. How many people go in here then? Okay, so they fit 10 in over the 5 you get in the tents. That's huge. Oh, these houses don't like the pollution.
The weather seems to be changing. We ought.
Is that all of the clay that's left in there? 98, no. Okay, that's just how much we've got.
Engine running. New instructions? Let's go. On my way.
The radiation is rising, and we're still not adequately protected. Everyone needs access to protective clothing in this zone. Otherwise, we won't exist anymore soon.
Okay, that's fine. We're making plenty of cloth at the moment. Water's holding fine as well. So that's good. You guys are cutting down absolutely naffle.
The draft has come. Hopefully our supply...
Okay, because there's a draft, but we've got plenty of water things now, and the well automatically still goes anyway, so we should be okay now. Research points are a bit of a pain.
New instructions?
Okay, we'll send him back out there anyways. Ah, food is a bit of a problem. People should eat less.
I'm at the wheel.
The food is running out in this zone. If it goes on like this, we'll have to starve to death here. We've got to do something.
Well,
All
I
clear.
can't do much about it.
On my way. All clear.
We could create a new settlement, I suppose.
On my way.
Let's bring him back down this
found
way.
a new zone. Take a look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, people are starting to die. Oh yeah, this is good. Corpse on the roads. Oh no, they're all dying. How long is this friggin' draft staying on for?
The water is running out. If nothing...
A sickness has broken out.
Oh, we're in shit.
New instructions? On my way.
In the drought, this river doesn't go anywhere.
New instructions?
Oh no, everyone's gonna die.
Let's go.
We don't have much water left. What if it's not enough to survive the coming drought? We could ration the water. Then the supplies will last a while longer. No one likes to make that...
All gone wrong. It is absolute brutal. Now we have enough water. People should be able to live on water. Oh, look, my adult population. It's just gone.
Thank you. The situation has calmed...
Oh my god. I've lost most of my workforce. Right, I think that means I need more people to bury people, right? Holy moly, that got crazy. very hard to get research points. I haven't found very many places to go to get research points yet, so I find that pretty difficult. Well, look, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Look, it's a very brutal game. Fortunately, there's not as many people interested in it as I thought there might be, being a new game. I love Endzone. Endzone, like I said, played many hours. We might wait for a few things to update and stuff just before I take another look, and I'll probably turn it into a video series instead of live streaming. But we'll see how we go, as always. We probably should move into like an area like this. This population here is killing me. Now, what we could probably do though is if we demolish some of this, it'll cap some of our limits, because there's too many people living here clearly that I actually need. Like, a lot of these are empty. 10, 10, 10, 10, 1. Might even demolish one of them, you know. See, I just don't even have the people. There's nobody available. Freaking bananas. But look, yeah, look, thank you all, and look, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, anyone watching back, can always let me know. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow.